tried to get them to drink more than one or two. They said, oh, no, this is making me dizzy. No, I feel it all. I don't want any more of this stuff. I found out today that is the normal reaction to alcohol. You know, for the normal human being, when alcohol goes into the system and goes to the brain, it immediately begins to sedate the brain. It is supposed to give you a slightly tipsy, out of control feeling. But when I put that alcohol in my system and it goes to my brain, I don't get a slightly tipsy, out of control feeling. I get a very exciting, in control feeling. You know, they have a couple of drinks and they want to go to bed. I have a couple of drinks and by God, I want to go to town. It's an entirely different reaction mentally. They told me something else. They said after we've had a couple of drinks, we begin to experience a feeling of nausea. And they said, we don't like that feeling. Therefore, one or two drinks is all we want to take. How many times have you tried to get them to drink more than that? And they say, oh, no, I'm getting sick. I don't want any more of it. That is the normal reaction to alcohol. Alcohol is a toxic substance, a destroyer of human tissue. And the normal person puts it in the body, and the body begins to experience a feeling of nausea and says, let's puke this stuff up before it hurts us. That's the normal reaction to alcohol. But when I put it in my body, I react entirely different. For me, when it goes into my body, I don't experience a feeling of nausea. I experience an actual physical craving that demands more of the same. Their body says puke it up, and mine says put some more in here. And that physical craving is so strong that I can't stop after I have once started, and I end up drunk and sick and in trouble every time. So I react abnormally to alcohol. The only difference between normal and abnormal is what did the majority of the people do. If 9 out of 10 react that way, 1 out of 10 reacts the way I do, then we are considered to be abnormal in our reaction to alcohol. In other words, we are allergic to alcohol. You cannot see our allergy, you can only feel it. And only alcoholics feel it. Non-alcoholics never experience this great exciting in-control feeling. Non-alcoholics never experience this actual physical craving of the body. Therefore, it is senseless for me to try to explain to them how I feel because they don't understand me at all. Nor do I understand the way they feel whenever they drink alcohol. So I'm considered to be allergic to alcohol, not only physically, but also in my mental reaction too. Joe?
I was on my way up here from the American Airlines yesterday morning, coming from Dallas. The plane hadn't gotten 3 feet off the ground until they started hustling drinks. And I'm sitting here on the aisle, and a guy right over there, was buying one of those drinks. They're $5 a piece now, currently. It used to be $4. And I swear that bottle was smaller.
Not that big.
Yeah, but they're $5 now. And he bought that drink, and we've watched him many times. And he was reading a magazine, got him a little mixer, put a little 7-Up in this glass, took that little bottle, not a drink in one of them, put about half of it in there and put the lid on it.
Then he went through a stirring ceremony.
Yeah, he went through a little ceremony. We call it the stirring ceremony. Had a little stick like half that big, and he stirred that up a little bit. And he started reading his magazine again. Like to wore me out. And my thought was, so many times, man, why didn't you drink that damn thing? You bought it. And we were riding along there, and he's reading his magazine. He'd take a little sip, and sure enough, it happened as sure as the world. So we got ready to land. The hostess come by, and she said, are you through with that drink? And he said, yeah, I've had all of it I want. It was about half full, or half empty, whichever. And handed it to him, and she threw it away. Now, I don't remember ever throwing a drink away in my life. Well, you see, he wasn't an alcoholic. He don't have the craving to alcohol.
If there's any such thing as alcohol abuse, by God, that's what it is, right there.
Alcohol abuse. So now, let's read this little paragraph over again because it makes sense now. The doctor's theory that we have an allergy to alcohol interests us.